Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are indeed in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying territories in Greece. In the city, fighting among Allied and Soviet troops continues, but the Allied death toll is rising rapidly. Now it remains to be seen if Allied forces will be able to weather this onslaught intact. Reacting to this latest assault, Allied diplomats led the United Nations in a 281-7 vote that, in approving a unique military funding initiative aimed at increasing global Allied support. This proposal calls for the formation of a global defense agency to be temporarily established in an as yet unnamed European capital. Indeed, in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying...
Sounds bad, does it not? Well, it is. But Stalin has just written his obituary. At last, this will help us galvanize the rest of the world against him. Yes, we have lost Greece. But we are not out just yet. Stalin may think so. But if we can continue to counsel the talents of commanders like yourself, we will come through this war on top. My old friend... One of Tanya's men. She found something. But Russian security agents have captured her. They will almost certainly take her back to Moscow. We must get her back. She has vital information on the Iron Curtain project. That information could help tip the scales in our favor. Let him clear his head. In this state, he is of no use to us. The Soviets currently hold Tanya near Grodno. The prison is well guarded, but a supply truck from a nearby Soviet base runs through the facility several times a day. If your spies can infiltrate the war factory, they may be able to hitch a ride into the prison compound. Once you have found Tanya, get her out of there any way you can.
Such a pretty face. Where is Professor Einstein? I was hoping you'd say that. I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander, for king and country. For king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. 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 For king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king
infiltrated. Running, infiltrated. Tanya, free.
Let's rock! I'm there! I'm there! Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there! Let's rock! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there! Chew on this! Cha-ching! Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock!
Reinforcements have arrived.
Let's rock! Yeah, I'm there. Let's rock.
Tanya, rescued. Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? At once. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir? Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Engineering. Very well. Reporting. Yes, sir? At once. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Very well. Reporting. At once. Very well. Very well. Vehicle affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Acknowledge. Awaiting orders. Very well. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agree. Agree. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders. At once. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Awaiting. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Agree.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. At once. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Report at once. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. At once. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, affirmative.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Ready.
Unit
Agreed.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative.
Low power.
Waiting
New
orders.
construction
Acknowledge.
options.
Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Waiting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel. Construction complete. Construction options. Training. Unit ready. Building. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready. Training.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Yes,
Unit ready.
affirmative.
Training. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Preparing. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Preparing. Unit prepared.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is
Awaiting
under attack.
affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
Construction complete. Building. Low power. Building. Construction complete. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction
Vehicle
complete.
reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Unit ready.
Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Building.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Our base is
Affirmative.
under attack. Unit ready. Unit
Awaiting
lost.
order. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building on hold. Cancel. Building on hold.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit lost. Structure sold. Cancel. Unit lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repairing. Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building repairing. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Building on hold. Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Silos needed. Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
So very pretty, but oh so stubborn.